While headlines often focus on tanks and trenches, a more subtle conflict is unfolding across the globe. This is gray zone warfare, a space where the traditional lines between peace and war become blurred. Russia and NATO are currently engaged in a high-stakes chess match that stays just below the threshold of open military conflict. By utilizing hybrid tactics, actors can achieve strategic goals without ever firing a single shot. This strategy aims to confuse the public, paralyze political decision-makers, and weaken the social fabric of adversaries. Today, we peel back the curtain on this invisible struggle, examining how unconventional methods are reshaping global security and what it means for the future of international relations in an increasingly volatile world.
The most active theater in the gray zone is cyberspace. In recent years, there has been a documented 40% increase in cyber attacks targeting NATO-aligned critical infrastructure. From power grids to healthcare systems, these digital incursions are designed to create chaos and demonstrate vulnerability. A major point of concern is the security of subsea data cables, which carry over 95% of global internet traffic. By mapping these cables, Russia signals its ability to sever the West's digital lifeline. These are not just technical glitches, they are calculated moves to test defenses and erode public confidence in essential services. The digital realm has become a permanent battlefield where every server and router is a potential target.
Beyond bits and bytes, the gray zone targets the human mind. Information warfare involves the systematic spread of disinformation to polarize societies and undermine democratic institutions. Social media bot farms and AI-driven deepfakes are used to amplify fringe narratives and manufacture artificial consensus. The goal is simple: to make it impossible for the average citizen to distinguish fact from fiction. By eroding public trust, these campaigns weaken the collective resolve of NATO members. When a population cannot agree on basic facts, they are less likely to support unified foreign policy or military readiness. This cognitive manipulation is perhaps the most insidious aspect of modern hybrid conflict, turning social platforms into psychological weapons. Economics is a powerful tool in the gray zone arsenal. For decades, energy exports have been used as leverage to influence European policy. When tensions rise, supply disruptions or price hikes serve as a choke point for industrial economies. Conversely, the West has responded with unprecedented financial measures, including the freezing of roughly $300 billion in Russian sovereign assets. However, the gray zone persists through sanctions evasion and the development of alternative trade networks. This economic tug-of-war impacts everything from household heating bills to global supply chains. By weaponizing resources, nations can project power and inflict pain without the high costs and risks associated with traditional military deployments. Recently, the gray zone has moved into the physical realm in unexpected ways. We have seen a surge in GPS jamming in the Baltic region, affecting hundreds of civilian flights and maritime navigation. Mysterious fires at logistics hubs and warehouses across Europe have raised suspicions of state-sponsored sabotage. These incidents are often carried out by proxies or ghost shipping fleets to maintain plausible deniability. The intent is to disrupt the flow of military aid and commercial goods, creating a sense of insecurity within NATO borders. Because these acts are often small-scale or localized, they rarely trigger a full military response, yet their cumulative effect is a significant degradation of regional stability and safety. Political subversion is a classic gray zone tactic that has been modernized for the digital age. This involves the covert funding of radical political groups or fringe movements that seek to destabilize the status quo. By amplifying internal grievances, external actors can exacerbate existing social divisions and paralyze national debates. Whether it is interference in elections or supporting anti-establishment rhetoric, the objective is to create a political environment that is favorable to Moscow and hostile to NATO unity. These efforts often focus on sensitive topics like immigration or economic inequality to maximize domestic friction. When a country is focused on internal strife, it has less capacity to project strength on the international stage, making subversion a highly cost-effective strategy.